guys, Will here with W.T.F car reviews, and today we're reviewing the all-new 2025 Subaru WRX.
And a big thanks to Eddie and the rest of the management and staff here at Subaru of Wesley Chapel for helping make this review possible. I'll leave a link to your inventory below, and if you're looking for a new car or SUV in the Wesley Chapel, Tampa Bay area, I would definitely recommend checking these guys out. And as for Eddie.
And for those of you guys who don't know, the WRX has been Subaru's all-wheel drive compact sports sedan since 1992. The 5th generation WRX, or the 2nd generation for the non-Impreza WRX that you see here, was released back in 2022. And for 2025, Subaru updates their previous TR model with the new TS, basically tuned by the same team that builds the STI. It features upgraded brakes, upgraded suspension, and a really cool looking styling. It's the new top trim level. The WRX Premium that we have here starts around $35,000 with a 6-speed manual. What else do we get for the money? Let's jump right in. So this purple metallic paint color, this is a really sharp looking sports sedan. We get the LED lighting upgrade too, LED daytime running lights and LED fog lights. Gloss black grille with some metallic flare to it, Subaru badge in the center with a red WRX badge in the lower right corner. Pretty aggressive lower diffuser area. We get a top mounted intercooler with our hood scoop, the wheel and tire setup, our 18-inch gunmetal gray rims wrapped in Dunlop SP Sport Max Sun Performance tires. Dimensions are 245/40 R18. It's a really good looking wheel and tire setup for this WRX Premium with a $35,000 base price, and the Sun Performance tires should really help the grip with this all-wheel drive system. Functional airflow in this wheel well area, aggressive rocker panel side skirts, smart access for the driver and a front passenger, two-tone contrasted mirror with the body color purple metallic, blind spot monitoring on the glass. I'll take a step back. Hopefully you guys can pick up the side profile on this really aggressive compact sports sedan, which is definitely pushing the barrier between a compact and mid-size vehicle. As you'll see when we take a step inside, there is a lot of space back here. We get all black trim for the window trim, blacked out pillars. We can check out the window sticker here for this 2025 WRX Premium. Standard features, you guys can pause, take a look. Options, well, $35,750 for the base price, $395 for this Galaxy Purple Pearl Metallic paint color, and $1252 for the popular package number 1, giving us the auto dimming rear view mirror with compass, home link, that's our garage opener, cargo tray, LED upgrade, auto dimming exterior mirror, side sill plates being illuminated, all for $1,252. $1,170 for the destination and delivery charge, totaling us out at $38,576. We had a shark fin style antenna, same rear wheel and tire setup. The only difference is a smaller brake caliper. The tail lights do not appear to be LED, turn signal halogen, but the reverse lights appear to be LED. Shout out Subaru of Wesley Chapel for helping make this review possible. Blacked out Subaru symmetrical all-wheel drive badge on the left side with the red WRX on the right. Very aggressive rear diffuser area with the quad exhaust tips. They look great. And speaking of the quad exhaust tips, let's fire up this 2.4 liter Boxer 4-cylinder engine, turbocharged Boxer 4-cylinder engine, and here she sounds. Alright guys, that was the sound of the 2.4 liter Boxer 4-cylinder engine sold by Subaru for the 2025 WRX. And it sounds pretty good, cranking out 271 horsepower, 258 pound-feet of torque, made it to a 6-speed manual transmission, sending the power to all 4 wheels, weighing in around 3,450 pounds. You can expect 0 to 60 around 5.5 seconds, making it a really good performer. You get the top-mounted intercooler, very convenient location for the oil filter, and the hydraulic struts are appreciated. We can shut this hood right down, take a step back, and walk around this 2025 Subaru WRX Premium one more time. Let's take a step inside and see what we get with a $35,000 base price, around $38,000 after destination. We get soft touch materials up top, leather stitching in the center with some carbon flare outside of the aluminum door handle, auto one-touch windows for all 4-way adjustable mirrors, a little bit of hard plastic down below, but decent amount of storage. The sound system is relatively bass, but it sounds pretty good in this compact sports sedan, illuminated WRX nameplate as we step inside. The seats are fabric, but we get contrast red stitching and very solid bolstering for the bottom and the sides. They're not power seats, but you can still recline, drop, lift, and slide with latches. But taking a step inside, we can really check it out. So foot on the brake, engine start stop, foot on the clutch too, and everything fires right to life. So compared to the previous model year here, nothing really changes, but nothing really needs to change. It's still a very premium interior considering the price point, way more premium than the Civic Si. Similarly priced, it'll blow the doors off of it performance-wise, and it's a lot better equipped in my opinion, especially with the all-wheel drive. The steering wheel is decently thick, 10 2's solid, 9 3 fits perfect in your hands. Flat bottom, WRX labeled in this carbon flash trim. Horn area is rubberized, the horn itself loud and aggressive. People should be definitely getting out of your way. We do a window check, see if we get dual panes. We don't get dual panes. It's not the thickest piece of glass either, so we'll see how the wind noise is when we take it out for a drive. Volume and skip controls on the left side, source, voice commands, you can hang up and answer your phone calls, our infotainment adjustments in the left corner, adaptive cruise control adjustments with our steering assist. The stocks have a satisfying click, auto headlamps, auto high beams, and we get the fog light adjustments over here in the corner. We don't get auto rain sensing wipers, but wouldn't be expected in this segment. To the left of the steering wheel, we have our trunk release, interior brightness, traction control you can disable, tilt and telescoping steering column, and hopefully get a good look at the aluminum outline pedals. Air vents have a pretty premium feel to it, aluminum inserts with some soft touch material outside of it. We get a rubberized dashboard, but it's not soft touch. Hopefully you can hear the hard plastic. We get the large, almost 12-inch infotainment screen, very similar to what we get on my Ram 1500, slightly smaller, but just about identical. Outside temperature, clock, oil temp, water temp, average speed, and you can adjust this top area. Right now we're looking at music. We were just looking at our internal temperatures and our outside temperature with the weather with a high and low forecast and a 3-hour and 6-hour prediction. Right now we're looking at the songs currently playing. You check out the home screen. Radio, media, phone, apps, settings, my Subaru car info. You can turn the display on or off. Cool. Vehicle settings in the lower left corner, vehicle control, driving assistance, and all the rest of the settings as well. We get heated seats. That's an appreciated feature. Dual zone automatic front climate control with hard buttons for the temperature adjustments. Beneath that, we have our aux port, USB-C port, USB-A port, and our 12-volt. Leather stitching for our knee will often hit. That's a really premium touch. For the clutch, let's check out the backup camera. You got to lift this plastic piece all the way to the right, pull back, now we're in reverse. Guidance lines and trajectory. It's a very high resolution camera, but unfortunately, since we have a vertical display, it doesn't take up the entire screen. Back in neutral, leather shift boot area. Nice little storage area for keys, 2 cup holders. You'll fit 24, maybe 32-ounce bottles with a removable centerpiece for a little bit of extra storage. Traditional parking brake, also appreciated. Leather wrapped armrest. Storage space is decent. You'll fit 5, maybe 6 12-ounce cans with an additional 12-volt in there as well. Leather stitching above the glove box. The glove box itself is rubberized hard plastic. It's damped, not lined felt, but really large. I'd expect you to fit 30 license plates, 5 or 6 Harry Potter books. Should easily be able to fit 2 or 3 pairs of shoes. Just about a frameless auto-dimming rear view mirror with 3 garage home link settings on it. Compass as well. Interior lights are LED, SOS, and a nice vinyl trim for the headrest area. The headliner, just padded fabric, to be expected, and that's about it for the front seat, at least this 2025 Subaru WRX. Really impressive amount of features for a sub $40,000 price point for this all-wheel drive, really well performing sports sedan. I've seen Mazda 3 turbo sedans cross this price point pretty frequently. They are a little bit more premium in the interior, but this will blow the doors off of that car when it comes to performance, especially with the manual that you cannot get with the Mazda 3 unless you get the naturally aspirated 2.5 liter. Anyway, out back we get rubberized hard plastic for the top area, leather stitching for the center, and a gushy soft leather armrest, carbon flash outside of the aluminum door handle, and auto one-touch windows. The storage is decent. You'll stack 2 6-inch subs on top of each other, additional one of your speakers. It's the bass system, but it sounds pretty good for a bass, trust me. The rear seats, the padding does not go out to the door frame, not the most bolstering either, but the bottom area is wide and the legroom looks really impressive. I'm a little bit over 6 feet tall, sitting behind my seat settings in a compact sports sedan. I still have like 5 inches of knee room, headroom. I have about an inch. If you're under 6'5", 6'6", you'll comfortably sit in the back of a WRX. That's not something you're saying about just about any other compact sports sedan on the road. One complaint I gotta give, no air vents. I do wish we had those. We do get USB-A and C ports, and there are air vents underneath the front seats, just nothing that blows directly at the back passenger. The second row lights are also LED. Center cubby, it drops pretty easily. Cloth, you'll fit 24-ounce water bottles. We get hooks on both grab handles for the back seat and a map pocket behind the passenger seat, no map pocket behind the driver. That's about it for the second row. Let's hop out in the cargo space, see how much space is offered back there. And and then take this 2025 Subaru WRX out for a drive. So as you saw, we get a hydraulic chute for the opening function, also an appreciated feature, but since it's hydraulic, it doesn't close for you. Big whoop, it's a $35,000 base price sports sedan with a very large opening and a really large cargo space. The wheel wells don't protrude that much. You fold those second row seats down 60-40 split, I'd expect you to fit a 70-inch TV in this compact sports sedan. That's definitely not something you're saying about many others. Secret storage, you'll see what we got going on underneath this floor liner. A little bit of secret space. Lifting it up, we get our fix-a-flat kit and our spare tire underneath everything else, I believe. That's about it. LED third brake light. We can shut this trunk right up. Take a step back and walk around this 2025 Subaru WRX Premium one more time. It's a really good looking sports sedan. It hasn't really changed since it came out back in 2022, but again, it doesn't really need to change. All-wheel drive, 270 horsepower, summer performance tires, and of course the 6-speed manual transmission. Let's take this 2025 Subaru WRX Premium out for a drive and see what it's got. All right guys, now we're just about seeing everything we need to see with the inside and outside of the all-new 2025 Subaru WRX. Let's take it out for a drive and see what it's got. My first impressions, the clutch feels a lot more predictable and linear compared to previous WRXs. I'm not sure they did anything to the throttle, but it does feel a little bit easier to get it moving off the line, at least in first gear. We'll see how it is for the other gears, but first gear, nice and smooth, about third throttle. A little bit of turbo lag, but feels really strong. Handling, really good. Hopefully my head's not getting in the way too badly. But yeah, this thing can handle really nicely. All right guys, taking a step out here. Pretty linear feeling clutch. Second gear is really smooth too. Even the suspension feels a little bit smoother compared to the WRXs of past. Rev match downshift. Ooh, good torque. A little bit of road noise, but really not that bad. Everything about this sports sedan feels very solid. Sounds really quiet. I would definitely upgrade this exhaust, one of my first upgrades for this car. Throwing it in faster than we should. Handling is really good here. Handling again. It is really good on the gas. Not bad. We'll try one out off the line here. Give that guy in front a little bit of space. But off the line, first gear. We're not going to launch it, but let's go. Brakes. Handling is good. Yeah, no need to push it any further. This thing can rip. Throwing it into sixth gear. Lane departure warning yells at you if you don't use your turn signals. But even in sixth gear, going 45 miles per hour, we're still turning about 1,500 RPM. So it feels very responsive from the foot. Unfortunately, because of this, when you're going around 75, 80, it's going to be revving pretty high, which is why we're only getting about 22 miles per gallon here, which isn't bad, but there are better fuel economy sports sedans in this segment because of the high gearing here. But because of the high gearing, you can rip through these gears pretty easily and have a pretty solid amount of fun. Throw it in here. And on the gas. Yeah, no need to push it any further. This thing can rip. And sixth gear, highway speeds, yeah, we're pulling around 26, 2,700 RPM. So I mean, whew, this thing is such a blast to drive. The steering is responsive, throttle is responsive, the brakes feel good. Everything about this car feels good, and it's comfortable. To be this well performing and this comfortable at this price point just about does not exist. One more time, guys, we'll try one out from first gear. That boost kicks in and you rip. rolling through the gears in this thing, decent amount of fun. There's a little bit of road noise, there's a little bit of wind noise, but it's still a very comfortable vehicle overall. Considering where the WRX was just a few years ago, they have made such great improvements when it comes to refinement while still keeping the really sporty driving dynamics. It's just a great overall vehicle now. Before, it was a great sports car for the money with a little bit of practicality. Now it's a great all-around vehicle for the money. If you're looking for a performance sedan that has the space, has the performance, and the tech, materials, and the price under 40,000 bucks, I think this 2025 Subaru WRX is a must-check-out vehicle, and I would 100% recommend doing so. And a big thanks to Eddie and the rest of the management and staff here at Subaru of Wesley Chapel for helping make this review possible. I'll leave a link to your inventory below, and if you're looking for a new car or SUV in the Wesley Chapel, Tampa Bay area, I would definitely recommend checking these guys out. And as for Eddie, and a huge thanks to all you guys for watching. I had a great time making this video. If you're new to the channel, please subscribe. If you've already subscribed, thank you so much. You guys know the channel is just not possible without you, and I really appreciate the constant support. But again, if you haven't subscribed yet, please subscribe. Leave a like too. It really helps me out, the YouTube algorithm. That's how these videos get promoted to new people. Leave a comment. Let me know what you like. Let me know what you don't like. Leave a comment. Let me know if there's any specific cars, SUVs, or trucks you want to see reviewed on this channel, and I'll definitely try getting those videos for you ASAP. But other than that, again, thank you guys so much for watching, and I hope all of you have a great day.